Hello guys, and welcome back to the video or to the channel. It's been a while. I know it's actually been quite a long time. As you can see, wood's piling up. I've been really busy lately. I haven't actually gotten down to doing this video, the Q&A part 2. I've gotten quite a few good questions from you guys. I'm really excited to actually answer them because they're completely different questions. So that really excites me. They're like completely different questions. So I don't want to keep you guys hanging. So I want to start. But before we start, got my channel playing in the background. Did that on purpose just to help promote it. I don't really know. I didn't know what else to put on the TV, to be completely honest, and I didn't want it off. So that's just what I put on there. As you could see, yeah, like I said, wood is piling up. I'm doing a lot of projects. My computer's sitting on a computer board I made. That is also something I made that ended up working out really well. So I've been really busy lately, as you could see. So I hope you guys forgive me. But now let's move right on to the Q&A. Okay, guys. So the first question that I have here is from Jacob Smith, and I actually wanted to give a quick shout out to this guy because him and I have actually been talking and chatting recently, and he seems to be a really nice guy. So I wanted to give a quick shout out to you. You help support my channel in different ways. I want to say thank you. So anyways, back to the question. That was just a little shout out. Jacob Smith actually asked, what is the best prop you own? So basically, I don't really know what you mean by what's the best prop I own. Maybe you mean by what's the most durable, or what's the most expensive, or what's the best in other people's opinion, or what's the best the best prop, like my favorite prop that I own. I keep hitting the camera, I'm sorry. So, my favorite prop personally that I have in my collection right now is the 2015 Hung Up Zombie. Throw a picture on the screen. That is the 2015 Hung Up Zombie, and that is my favorite prop I own. My best prop I own. I'm not really sure what you meant by that, but my favorite prop I own. I hope that's what you meant. Okay, so the next question here also, if you're wondering why I didn't do it in my room, there's two main reasons. Like the Q&A, if you're wondering why I didn't do it in my room, there's two main reasons. Number one being that my room is not decked out for Halloween. Nearly, like, there's nothing in there, like actually nothing anymore. Like there's no Halloween stuff. So I decided that maybe it wouldn't be the best idea to film in there. And second, this is huge, this area, and this area is kind of my area, so I really like it. I also have the Area 31 capsule over there. He's out of frame. I want to show you guys, but I can't right now. But so this is kind of my area. Actually, I might be able to. Sorry about the noise, but there you go. Sorry about the noise, but that is why I'm in here. But the next question comes from Lucas Smith. I'm pretty sure he's Jacob Smith's brother, but I'm not 100% sure. So the question that he had was, what was your favorite 2009 Techie Toys prop? And without a doubt, I have to say it's the animated Rising Reaper with the pumpkin. I'm hoping that I edit this correctly and there's a picture on the screen of it right now. But basically that is my favorite, that is my favorite 2009 Techie Toys prop that was, I think, sold. Yes, definitely sold at Spirit Halloween. Okay, so the next question that is here is, what is your favorite, this one goes out to PLJ Halloween, and he asked, which prop and theme is your favorite of all time? So I already answered my favorite prop of all time, the Hung Up Zombie. But what is your favorite? You know what? What is your favorite prop of all time? I'm gonna do my second favorite prop, and that is between the Pop-Up Zombie, 2014 Pop-Up Zombie, and the 2014 Evil Scientist. Those are, I love those props. probably the pop-up zombie. But what is your favorite theme of all time? If you haven't checked out if you're wondering, just check out the top 10 favorite themes and you'll figure out. So I'm gonna leave you guys hanging on that one. Sorry, hope that doesn't annoy you guys. So yeah, hope that didn't annoy you guys. If you guys want to figure out my favorite theme of all time, go check it out at my top 10 favorite themes of all time, and you will figure out. I know mine, that's for sure. So the next question here goes out to Earth's Geomancer. I really hope I pronounced that right. I probably butchered it. I probably did. So he asked, what other hobbies do you have aside from Halloween, and do you play sports? If so, which sports? So the other hobbies I have other than Halloween are music, piano, guitar. I'm heavily into music stuff. Woodwork, as you guys probably already know. I love woodwork. I love everything about it. And do I play sports? Oh, is there any other hobbies? I don't think so. Obviously Halloween, but he has other than Halloween. I think that's it. So, what sport? Do you play sports? No, I don't play sports. But I do like hockey. Hockey is basically another hobby of mine, but I don't really play it. I just like it. So, yeah. That's probably because I'm Canadian. Anyways, so we're not going to cut this clip. We're going to move right on. So, Menti Animatronics asked the next question, and he asked, what is your favorite clown prop? And without a doubt, I would have to say the 2020 Uncle Charlie. I know there may be a lot of people who disagree because there's many clown props. I'm not a big clown guy, but there was something about the Uncle Charlie this year that stunned me, blew me away. I was going to get it, but I didn't make it in time for the sale, so that was kind of sad. But anyways, we're going to move on to the next questions. There's so many questions here. I'm trying to roll through them. So now let's move on to the next one. So the next question here comes from downbelow_scares. And he asked, what were props that you wanted to get this year that you didn't get? Oh boy, there's a lot. And oh boy, there's going to be a few that I try to get next year. So number one being Punctured Pete. And you guys know how much I loved Punctured Pete. I absolutely loved him. I would have gotten him, but surprisingly, I've not seen a single box of the Punctured Pete. I have not. I've seen what he looked like, but I don't know what his box looks like. So I wasn't able to get him. Second one being the Hauntress. When he asked this question, I'm going to say 2020 because there were billions of props that I'd love to have right now. I'm not going to list them all, just 2020. So the Hauntress is also one of them that I couldn't get this year. Mainly because the only one that was in the November sale was $75 or was a demo, and I didn't want her to break soon, and I bought so much this year I didn't want to get another one, the Hauntress. So another prop that I didn't get that I would have wanted was probably Miserable Murray. I love her, and I would have loved to get her, but I didn't. Uncle Charlie, I really like Uncle Charlie. I really like Peekaboo Clown, but I'm not going to get him. I really wanted the Harvester of Souls, and I think that's about it. I did want the Butcher, but I ended up getting him, so we're good on that one. So, yeah, now let's move on to the next question. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to jump 2 questions in this clip because the first one's kind of short. So the next one goes to Carter Halloween, and he asked, or comes from Carter Halloween, and he asked, have you ever been to America? No, I've never been. Oh, yeah, no, I have. I've been to Las Vegas. So that's about it. Other than that, no, I've not been to America. I've flown over America because I love traveling. I travel quite often. This year I obviously couldn't, but I never been to America other than going to Las Vegas. So, yeah, there's your question. And then the next one I want to jump right into here is Majestic TV. So he asked, how much Halloween props do you have? So how many props do I have? This one's really hard to answer, guys. So if I had to, if I had to say, between 40 and 50, maybe 60, pushing it, maybe 70. I don't think 7. I'm not sure because I bought so much this year. Next year, I was going to do the 2020 collection this year, but I didn't end up doing it because I got really busy. So I'm gonna do an outdated version next year. Usually I do updated versions. Next year I'm gonna do an outdated 2020 collection tour as soon as I get this Halloween office up and running in July or August, I'm not sure. So yeah, if I have to say between 40 and 70, I don't really know. Probably around the 50s or 60s. So now let's move on to the next question. So the next question goes to Waterworks Russ. He asked, what is your Halloween philosophy? What would I say my Halloween philosophy is? So this one, I had to talk to him a little, basically what he really wanted. And basically what he wants is me telling you guys what I think about what I do, like what I think of what I am doing with my YouTube channel and Halloween and stuff like that. So basically, I think that for YouTube channel standards, I'm doing exactly what I wanted. I'm getting subscribers decently fast. I am doing the uploads that I really wanted to do. And for haunting and Halloween, what I'm thinking of what I'm doing basically is I think I'm doing pretty good with Halloween. I think I obviously like it a lot. I really do like the way that I put together the haunts. I like the way that I put together my channel and stuff like that. This one was a harder question to answer, but we still will go with it, and we will move on to the next one right here. This one is from Abram, and he asked, what would you rate this year's theme at Spirit Halloween, and what is your favorite and least favorite theme? So my favorite theme I already said. No, I didn't say, actually. You got to go check that out. My least favorite theme of all time would have to be the 2013 Clown Train. I don't like clowns, so that one is the first thing that comes to my head when I think of my least favorite theme. I know a lot of you will disagree with that, but that's okay. That's just my opinion, and you asked for my opinion, and I gave you my opinion. And he also obviously asked, what would you rate this year's theme at Spirit Halloween? And I think the Reaper's Island is in my top 5 favorite themes of all time. That's a little hint of what mine is. I absolutely love the Reaper's Island. I can't tell you how much I love it. I already miss it so much. And the Jack's Cave, I also really, really like. Like, everything this year would have been so great. I would have said Jack's Cave is a meh sort of theme, like not the best, but I had to realize and go by that COVID is here, so that back theme couldn't have the tunnel that it was originally going to have. So other than that, I really think it was a good theme. And if it had the tunnel, I bet it would have been such a great theme. So what I think of this year's theme, if I rate it out of a 10, honestly, a 9 out of 10. This year was fantastic, and I wish I could go back already. This will be another one. I jumped 2 questions or answers in for you guys. The first one coming from Halloween Keck. And he asked, how are you? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks. And the next question came from Waterworks again. And he asked, how much do you think you spend on props each year? I don't know if it was this year or each year. I don't exactly remember. So I'll answer for both. I'll give a price range because I don't have an exact price, and if I did, I don't want to say that. But within a price range, between 700 and 1,500 each year. And how much I think I spent in total, I don't even know. I can't even calculate that. It's been a lot. I've been doing this for years. So, yeah. And we're going to actually do this last question because we only have 1 question left. Thank you guys so much for all these questions. And the last one goes to the Halloween channel. And I'm actually a big fan of this channel. I actually like this channel. So, anyways, he said, I have 2 questions. First off, what is your favorite prop of all time? Hung Up Zombie. And what is your favorite prop from each year starting from 2010 to 2020. I left this question last because it was one of my favorites. And for example, what is my favorite? For example, your favorite prop could be 2011 Ghostface, 2012 Zombie Swing Girl. So basically, starting from 2010, my favorite prop from 2010 from Spirit, probably, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Bone Collector was in that year. I don't know if he came out in 2010, but he was in that year. So Bone Collector for 2010. 2011, I have to say, is the Flesh Eating Zombie. Oh no, I think that was 2012. I'm not sure. So Eaten Alive, I really liked. I really liked Eaten Alive. He was a great one. So we'll stick with that one. 2012. I really like Chained to the Grave. I'm pretty sure he was there in that year, or maybe that was 2011. I'm not too sure, but I also really liked Limb Ripper. He was a great one. And Zombie Swing Girl was a pretty good one, but I'd have to go with maybe Limb Ripper. So 2013 has to be, for me personally, Limb Eating Zombie Boy for sure, actually, definitely on that one. 2014, probably, Pop-Up Zombie, although he was in 2013, I'm not sure. 2014 Pop-Up Zombie, or if you don't want to count the Pop-Up Zombies because they're kind of a confusing duo, Evil Scientist. 2015, the Hung Up Zombie. 2016, that one's a hard one. I really, really like the Hay Bale Popper. I think it might be the Hay Bale Popper, to be completely honest. I also really like Cerberus, Rising Reaper of Death, Electrified Corpse, Twitching Banshee. I have all of those. So personally, if I had to say out of all of those, I would probably keep the Hay Bale Popper. So definitely, I guess Hay Bale Popper. And 2017 was either the Area 31 capsule, the Cryo Chamber Corpse. Actually, we're going to go Fenced in High Voltage Zombie. I think that was a great one. That was a really good one. And then 2018 was the Pumpkin Patch Prowler. 2019 was Jack Straw. And 2020 was Punctured Pete. There we go, guys. That was all the questions that you guys had for me. Thank you guys so much for this whole year. This is the last video that will be on the channel. I'm sorry. I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to leave for months and months and months. But I have to. I really had so much fun this year. Like, I'm looking at some videos of mine, looking back some store tours. It's so sad. I really wish that this year could continue. Thank you guys so much for everything. All the questions you had were great. I can't wait to see you guys next year. And without any further ado, I'll see you guys next year. And that'll be the last time you see this outro. And that'll be definitely the last time you see the 2020 Halloween intro. Bye, guys.